PokerStars have recently announced the hashtag Dare to Stream challenge, where players from all over the world can start up on Twitch Poker and try and win themselves a platinum pass for the PokerStars Players Championship in Barcelona next year. Now, with this going on, I thought it would be good to get a veteran on board to tell you exactly how he managed to get himself from just being an average poker player to who is now a PokerStars ambassador. It's Fintan Hand AKA EasyWithAces. Take it away, Fintan.
My name is Fintan, better known as EasyWithAces online. I've been playing poker since I was 5 years old. My mum taught me how to play 5-card draw back in the day. She hates that she did because she never wanted me to be a poker player, but here we are. And then I first kind of got into No Limit Hold'em when I was about 15 years old. We used to play for €2 my lunch hour, and the guys I was playing would always cheated. I didn't know. I was super competitive. I lost every day. And this was just after the moneymaker effect had come into full swing. The games were getting huge, so I just was fascinated by the fact that you could play a game, you can make money. I wasn't, thinking this is something I want to do for a living. It was just, maybe I can win €20 and I can go out with the lads at the weekend. So it was just a game that I was instantly attracted to. Kept playing and playing, but just for fun again, no intention of doing this full time. I ended up working in a casino in Dublin called the Fitzwilliam, and that was when I was playing like every single night after work, and eventually I started doing somewhat reasonable. I was 21. I was in college, but I just decided I'd defer for 1 year, and if it went well, we'd keep going. We'd deal with telling my parents that I was going to drop out of college. Again, my mum wasn't too happy, but just buy her nice presents at Christmas and Mother's Day, and we get away with it. But that was when I was 22 years old. I decided to play full time. At this time, Twitch wasn't a thing. There wasn't really any content like that. There was obviously the broadcast that you see today, an edited version on TV, and that's the only way we got it. I used to rail people in the client with no cards up, just fanboying everybody back in the Victor Blom days and them huge games. Like, I was completely obsessed with everything to do with it. And then the first thing I heard of Twitch was actually when Jamie Staples decided that he was going to do it, and I was like, good luck, Jamie, like, you're going to be playing poker, nobody's going to want to watch you. And he took off, and it just went from strength to strength. He got signed by PokerStars, and I think he was the stepping stone for a lot of guys in my generation, because before that you had to be one of the best players in the world. It was every big name that you can think of was signed to a side, and I wasn't going to get signed. I wasn't one of the best players in the world, but Jamie opened up that door where now you could potentially get signed if you were a nobody, and you could put in the grind, build an audience, and you don't have to be the best player in the world. I mean, PokerStars signed Spraggy, PokerStars signed Arlie. No, take that out about Arlie. Keep it in about Sprag. No, it's okay. You keep it in about Bowden. But I just decided it was something I'd do. I've always been a little bit of a narcissist. I've always enjoyed the spotlight. I've always been outgoing. So I decided I'd try it, and I instantly fell in love with it. It's funny looking back, the most fun I might have had, I still love streaming to this day, but the most fun I might have had was just watching, going from 20 viewers average to 30 viewers to 50 viewers. And then I'm not even sure when it like spiraled and got a bit bigger, but looking back then was when you grow a lot of your core audience that are still with me these days. And I still then wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to get sponsored. Obviously, I think when you get into streaming, like, that's the end goal. Like, I think getting recognized and working with a company that you want to work with is why a lot of people do it. Of course, there's other reasons, and if you only get in for that reason, you won't succeed, I don't think. But I wanted to be signed by PokerStars, and about, I think, maybe 18 months into streaming, I got an email saying that they were looking at me. They might have an interest in signing me, like, keep doing what you're doing, and that kind of pushed me on to really put a lot of hours in, because like I said, not the best poker player in the world, not the funniest person in the world. I just very consistent on Twitch, and it just got me to where I was. And then PokerStars originally signed myself and Sprague to be on the Central channel, which has now been taken over by GJ and Mason, who are obviously at the moment doing this insane challenge. Two people who will take part in the Dare to Stream challenge are going to win a platinum pass. There was no incentives like that when I started. All you got to do is 25 hours watching the Central channel, 10 hours streaming poker, and you got to link your account on PokerStars, and you're in with a chance. They have an insane lineup, and I do not envy them having to pick, but if that's not enough of an incentive to start streaming, I don't know what will be. But that was obviously, we were on the Central channel. I moved in the last couple of months to being back on my own channel, and it's just gone from strength to strength. The community aspect is amazing. I love that I get to come to events like this at EPT Prague. I get to do some commentary. I get to be interviewed by the one and only Oliver Boyles. Like, I mean, life is good. But it's just been onwards and upwards, and I've really enjoyed it.